Welcome back to another video with me, the EnergeticJay, and today we are doing another story time. I know, right? I have a lot of tea I can spill, to be quite honest. I have been through a lot, to be honest. I have a lot that I can and cannot say and will say and don't give a fuck about it, which is hilarious. So let me start with one thing that has continuously been said to me by certain people that I don't associate myself with, obviously, is the word mental. People like to use the word mental like the word water. Everything that's not up to their par or not sensible to them, it's like you're mental. If you say something that they don't agree with, you're mental. If you express yourself or try to say something that comes off different, it's like you're mental. Or that don't make sense to me, so you're crazy. You know, that type of energy? Yeah, let me tell you what happened to the last motherfucker that called me mental. There was a person, a few people actually, but this person in specific got it real bad. This motherfucker did a lot of things to me personally, okay? Was a real asshole, real mean, real nasty, to the point where it made me mean and nasty, and I had to defend myself and whoop ass, you feel me? One day, okay, I was not having the best day, and I really needed to talk to a motherfucker, basically. And this motherfucker made it all about them when I tried to come to them about this situation I was going through. And as I'm explaining everything, they're combating everything I'm saying. Everything don't make sense to them. And then they called me mental. And then I was like, don't fucking call me mental, because you don't understand the feeling that I'm feeling. We're two different people. You may handle certain situations one way. You may say things one way. I will not. I may not. We're two different humans. That does not mean that you're mental or I'm mental. We're just different. Everybody is different. And the motherfucker just kept saying it, like, you're mental, you're this, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. To the point where I showed him. I was like, you want to say I'm mental? You got it, buddy. I basically beat that ass. I did. I took before I even say what I did, after this person said that, you want to say I'm mental? I'll show you mental. That was my response. The next day, or like a few days after that, okay, I was on my tablet. I had a tablet. This is back when I was in community college. I had my tablet for school because books were so expensive. Books are expensive for college. So I got a tablet because all the electronic books were way cheaper. I was told that by a previous person I had talked to that was in college. He was like, that's how you do things. He taught me that. So I was like, okay. I took his advice and I got all my books that I could get on a tablet, because a tablet was like, what, at the most $200, and I get all my books on there. My books range from $10 to $50 a book. I'm spending less than $500 on all my books for school, instead of spending thousands on books and having to return them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I had a tablet, and this fucker was like talking shit about me, yelling at me while I'm doing my homework. Like, I'm on my tablet doing my homework. I'm reading, I'm highlighting in my tablet, and I'm zooming in and out to figure out this one passage of my homework. This fucker got an attitude with me because I didn't give him attention, grabbed my tablet, pushed me down when I got up to get my tablet, and broke my tablet. That's when the shit hit the fan for me. First you want to call me mental, then you want to break my shit. So I showed him mental. I got the closest thing to me, which was a metal garbage can. It was like a mini metal garbage can. It was like this big. Can you see my head? It was like this big, okay? And I yeeted that bitch at that nigga dome. Yeeted, okay? And then when I yeeted that bitch at that nigga dome, I picked it up, and continuously bashed his head in until he was bloody over the eye. Then I took his fucking money, ordered a Lyft, because I didn't have a car then, not my license yet. I was way younger. Ordered a Lyft, went to the bank, which my mom worked at, looking a hot ass mess, didn't give a fuck, okay? Told her, put this $200 in my account, I need a new tablet. She cussing me out, called me all types of names, fuck her. I need a new tablet because she didn't know what the fuck I was going through. She called me all type of names that day, and I bet she remembered this shit. I came in one day with pigtails in my hair, and cause my mom always talking about something, I had embarrassed her at her job because of my natural hair. Yeah, I was told that by a black woman. Fucked up, right? Yeah. I embarrassed her because of my natural hair. I cussed her ass out that day too. Girl, fuck you, okay? Because you don't know what the fuck I just went through to have to get this $200 to get this new tablet, and my Lyft is outside. Patient enough to wait on me, because this was before Lyft did any of that extra shit of like 2 rides, 2 stops, waiting on people. They never did that before. This Lyft driver was so nice to do that for me. Like, for real, I had got hell that day. Then I went back and I got my shit. I got me a new tablet 2 days later. Like, then the motherfucker kept calling me mental. Kept saying that shit. I kept whooping his ass. You're not gonna call me mental and get away with it. I don't think people understand that about me. I'm like that to this day, to be honest. People have gotten away with saying mental because I allow them. I allow them. They don't understand the psychoticness in my head. Like, calling me mental is like, you might as well just call me a murderer at that point, honestly. Like, don't call me mental, because that's gonna make me want to hurt you. You don't call people mental just because you don't understand something. You don't call people mental just because they won't go to therapy, or they won't take advice, or they won't do. You don't call people mental because you never know what a person has been through. People's motto is, oh, you're grown now, get over it. Oh, well, you know, you're at this age, you should do this. Yeah, everybody's not the same when it comes to that. A lot of people have done that and it hasn't worked. People don't have the funds, nor the support. People think support is somebody telling you, oh, you need to go to therapy. No, bitch, that's not giving me support. You're not supporting me. You're making me not want to go. I've dealt with a lot of people like that. For real. Like, you don't spew shit at people. You don't do that. You don't treat them like kids, but you don't be a dick either, because you feel like, oh, well, you're grown, I don't care. Because, bitch, when it's you or yours, you gonna regret that shit. Because remember, Deuteronomy, that shit come down tenfold. Come around tenfold. Indigenous ways, consequences. Consequence to your words. Fuck a karma. Karma in there too, but fuck karma. Consequence. Okay, remember that. So that's one thing. That's one story time. Motherfucker called me mental, beat his ass, got my shit back. Don't call people mental, bottom line, especially me. Seriously, and there's people on my list to this day that have called me mental that's gonna get got when I see them, or the right time. They don't understand that neither. See, they don't understand that. Some are family. Okay, listen. That'd be the wrong funeral. Okay, listen. That'd be the right wedding. Okay, listen. That'd be a birthday party. Okay, look, don't have me be drunk. I'm intoxicated. I don't know what I'm doing. Just saying, okay? Watch your mouths. Watch your mouths. How y'all talk to people. Watch your mouths. Okay? Now, another story time that I will talk about. That I know a lot of people are kind of wondering. This Vlogtober, why am I not at Jimmy John's anymore? Right? I'm not at Jimmy John's anymore because I got tired of the fucking bullshit. I got tired of the fucking bullshit, honestly. It was all bullshit. I tried to quit Jimmy John's for over a year. That's how bad it was. Over a fucking year. The first GM I had 3 GMs that missed me being there, okay? The first GM, she was cool. I never really knew her, but apparently she was lazy as dog fuck, which made the other managers quit after some point. Then the second GM came in before I was promoted as a manager. It was these other girls that they promoted as other managers before me, which kind of bothered me but didn't, because I feel like it was a race thing. They saw the white girls before they saw the nigga. That's really what that was. It was the white bitches before the black bitch. And it was like, I'm coming from 2-3 other stores with no car, and I work long hours and I'll get a management position. That's what kind of fucked me up, and I was there for quite some time too. That really messed me up. So I was like, okay, cool. But then Karma came around and one of the white girls quit because they cut her hours, and she was mad because she got no more overtime, which made the other 2 white girls quit, because the white girl that quit mainly was the only girl with a car, and she was their ride to work every day they worked. So that stopped them from getting their management jobs. So they had no managers in there. So then they had to come to my black ass afterwards. I was their second scapegoat. That was one thing. But I didn't let it bother me. I tried to make it seem like it was a really big blessing. You know, I really did. I tried to see it as a great opportunity to put on my resume, a great opportunity to get more management skills. So I already had management skills. I already had skills when it came to food service. I already had skills when it came to business. I already had skills in general because of school, work, life in general. I already had that. I have families that have businesses. I have the experience and the opportunities and all of that for it. Don't get it mistaken. But I didn't try to think of it negatively. I tried to think of it very positively, basically. And it was nice at first. It was real nice. I didn't know everything, but I was very communicative. I was very outgoing. I was very straightforward. I was honest. I tried to be honest with my GM and the assistant. The GM was a bitch, in my opinion. That bitch can never be in my face again, bro, with her stank breath ass. I'm not even trying to be mean, bro. The bitch never brushed her teeth. I'm not gonna lie. I thought my teeth were bad. I have bad teeth, guys. I done had teeth pulled. I done got fillings, and I got a crown in my fucking mouth, bro. Like all type of shit, okay? That bitch's breath, and my breath still don't stink as much as that bitch breath stank, bitch. I'm trying to be honest, okay? You smell her shit through the mask. Anyways, but like, her attitude was really fucked up. It was so fucked up to the point where she'll make me and the assistant's attitude fucked up, and then be like, your attitude is bad. Bitch, your attitude is bad. Your energy is rubbing off of everybody in here, because whatever the fuck you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really bugged me, because I did my best to leave shit at the door when it came to my jobs. If I feel some type of way, I just say, don't talk to me, I'm not having the best day. I was very vocal, but I was never an asshole. You see what I'm saying? So she was like that. Like, she really was. And it really pissed me off, because she would say, oh, tell me what's going on. I tell her what a customer did. I'll tell her what a worker did. I would tell her things, all types of things. And she would just flip it on me like I'm not doing my job. Bitch, are you serious? Then weeks later, she'll find out, oh, I wasn't lying. I was telling the truth. That's why I'm in this position, dumbass. Like, why would I lie? Why would I be extra? Why would I have an attitude for no reason? Why would I send you these things for no reason? I wouldn't just do that for no reason. Okay? Then on top of that, I'm working weekends and nights cause you and the assistant don't. Then you bitch at me when I get sick and can't work. Bitch, you overwork me. I was working 2 types of pay rates for a year. I was working overtime for a year, over a year. I was slaving myself for a paycheck to get a car and a house. And they fucking knew that. And it's like nobody gave a fuck about how I felt. Nobody cared about nothing. Then I was sick. When I was sick, they didn't give a fuck. They just complained. You know, and it was really aggravating. They took more vacations than anybody, and I didn't take not really any, to be honest. You know, it was real annoying. So it just got to a point where I was like, either I'm gonna fight this bitch or I'm gonna quit this bitch. If I fight this little girl, I'm gonna beat her ass. That was my thing. If I fight this white girl, I'm gonna beat her ass. And I'm gonna go to jail for it. And I'm not gonna care about it. But they don't treat black people in jail properly, so I can't go to jail. They're gonna kill me in jail. It's a real thing. So I'm like, see, that bitch lucky. Cause if I wasn't scared of getting killed in jail, fuck going to jail, bitch, I'll go to jail. I'll sit the fuck down. Them niggas gonna try to kill me though. That's the thing, I'm black. Being black in the system is not great. They don't like your black ass. They'll kill you. They'll hide you. There's stories of people saying it, like niggas have been to jail. Niggas, let me just be black for a minute. Niggas, black people, melanated skin. Okay, this is historical. This is true facts. Especially in the southern states. My grandma moved from Mississippi. My grandma moved from Alabama. This is why they fucking moved. Now I see why. Okay? Especially since they had sons. I see why they fucking left. They will arrest your black ass. Okay? Not tell your family where you at. Okay? Or may tell your family where you at. Then when your family, your friends, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, co-workers, boss, hell, a street bum come looking for your black ass, you may be either dead or transferred somewhere else. Or they'll lie and say, hey, they're being transferred. They're still in transfer. In reality, your body is gone somewhere. You're dead. Your body is missing. They buried you somewhere. You're under the jail somewhere. You're under the graveyard somewhere. You're nowhere. You're in the dumpster. You're nowhere to be found. You're already in jail or in prison. You're a bum. They don't like you. Which is why I didn't do it. Because I didn't want to be one of those statistics being in fucking jail. Especially in the state of fucking Michigan. Okay? Did not want to do that. But I was willing. Just to be honest. Okay? So I tried to quit. I got second jobs for the longest. I had 2 jobs for the longest being at Jimmy John's. Like, seriously, it was that bad. Then one day I was just like, fuck it. You know, like one day I was just like, fuck it. You know, I'm about to just push this shit out until they push me out. Cause the second job wasn't working. Second job stuff wasn't working, and I was overworking myself more than what Jimmy John's was overworking me. Cause it's like I wasn't getting enough money. They were cutting my checks, my hours, and all this other bullshit. They overpaid me one time, and then when I asked my GM about it, she's like, "Oh, that's probably a bonus because you're in management." And I used the money to pay my bills. These fuckers garnished 3 of my checks, and then cut my hours after that. Then they overpaid me on their mistake, then garnished my checks when I already used the money after asking them what it was for. Yeah, they did that. I was just like annoyed because I was like, why the fuck? All right, so after that, I was like, I'm just gonna push it out until I can get a new job. Then this bitch of a GM ups and leaves. and goes, I'm not gonna be at that store anymore. Y'all got a new GM now. And I was just about to quit. I was really praying I quit on her ass, because she's one of the main reasons why I didn't want to be up there anymore. My GM before, no, 2 GMs before that. I actually have 4 GMs. My very first GM was not the one I was talking about. My very first GM was an okay GM. She was okay. But she told me about my 3rd GM. The bitch can't handle nothing. She was saying she can't handle pressure. She can't do anything correctly. It's always a problem. Her attitude is fucking horrible. And even her boyfriend was annoying. Now, in my opinion, her boyfriend wasn't that annoying. She was, though. Okay? And it was even funnier because it was one time the drunk ass assistant, who was a black woman, which fucked me up because she gave me coon vibes and she was stealing tips from our workers and then lied about it. Every time I caught the tips from the workers being taken, she gonna tell me, oh, I don't count tips, I don't do this. She stood on her 10 so hard to be a liar. Bitch, you're going to hell. Cause like, you stealing from kids. You ain't steal from the store. You ain't steal from the safe. You ain't steal from the bank. You stole from these kids. These kids don't have cars, jobs, lives. They don't have nothing. And they come to work part-time to make all this tip money. And you make tip money. You're an assistant of the fucking store. You get paid salary. You get tips from what you do. You get bonuses more than what I did because you were above me and you was stealing money from kids. And lied about it. Like, you got bitches in here doing what they want to do. But I'm the bad guy for speaking my mind, doing the right thing, telling you what's up, trying to be your buddy. Bitch, we the same age. You see what I'm saying? It was just shit like that. Then I had lazy fat ass workers. Not the ones that I like, y'all. Not the ones that was my last group. No. It was this one girl that was fat and lazy, and she had the same birthday as me. Bitch really fucked me up, okay? And she was a young girl, young, fat, stinking ass little girl, okay? She was a great, bright personality, but she was lazy. She had a smart mouth. She was horrible, like horrible. And my GM kept letting kids like this work there. Then when I would tell her they're doing this, they don't need to be here, I'm being extra. Then did it on her shift. Then she fired them. Make it make sense. Then we start with the area manager. The area manager apparently is illiterate. Apparently he is fucking slow. The nigga can't read. He ain't even a nigga. He's a white boy. The white boy can't read. How you a white boy and can't read? Lord have mercy. Where you from? Oklahoma? Nigga, what the fuck? You can't, Tennessee? You can't read, big fella? Little fella, cause I'm taller than him. And I'm short. Okay? I had a girl who's from down south. Before she moved back down south, okay, she had a lot of trouble at the job, okay, and it was one day she got a ride from the area manager to another store. She told me this. She was like, he was in the car and he was on his phone and he was talking to his phone and then trying to fix his mistakes. And he couldn't spell simple words. He was looking up certain words. And this girl didn't have the best education herself, but she knew how to fucking spell. And you're the area manager and you don't know how to spell. He confirmed it when he texted me one day on some bullshit. I was like, do you have a degree? Do you have a college diploma? Do you have a GED? Like, what the fuck? Do you have anything? If you don't, have you ever even, do you read? There's news articles on phones now, you know. You can read anything now. There's videos on how to read and write. You know that, right? There's free schooling. Right. But you're an area manager and you're not always around. You're not helpful, from what the GM has said. You don't do your job, the assistant has said. And you smoke squares like a fucking banshee. Like he smells like a big ass Newport walking through the door, and try to play it off. I went in his car one day to grab some shit out the car. Whole car smelled like a goddamn casino. I said, God damn, like it's cigarettes everywhere. Smell like a big ass fat box of fucking Virginia Slim menthol lights, nigga. God damn. I was like, whoa. Like, it was bad. It was bad. Okay. And it was just a betrayal of a lot of things. You know, I only had a lot of my workers. A lot of my workers made my days better, even on my bad days. It wasn't my workers all the way. There were some stragglers who were jerks, but like, they live and learn. Fuck them. Okay, they're young. Don't give a fuck about them. Don't care. Love ya. Wish you nothing but the best, baby. You're young. You don't know fucking better. I'm not gonna hold nothing against you. You see me, got a problem. It's on site. We grown. If it ain't, we can go hang out. Okay, but they weren't my problems for real. It was really the management that I was working with and the customers. Yeah, the management, they're a bunch of jerks. The guy that owns some of it was somebody from the Detroit Tigers, apparently, a long time ago, but he got hurt, apparently, and now he runs stores, because that's what he used his money for people who were telling me. He used his first big check to buy out Jimmy John's and all of that crap to make more money. Good for him, because he wasn't getting nowhere else, obviously, after that fucked up injury he had, to be honest. And he's an asshole. He's an asshole. He is. He's not nice. He is not good to his wife. He whistles and catcalls bitches that out of Jimmy John's is, but you got a whole ass wife at home running your business, helping you with your kids and shit. Yeah, he's not right neither. He's a disgusting piece of shit. He really is. And he's very, in my opinion, misogynistic. Very, very misogynistic. And they would never get my support. Ever. He has something called 8 Mile Vodka. Bitch, 8 Mile Vodka. I'm from 8 Mile, and nobody from 8 Mile drinks that trash. He really was, to me, he was really racist. He wasn't even white. Yeah, he looked white, but he's not white. It fucked me up. Because it's like, even another person of color is disrespectful. It was just racially, everything was racial. You know, he even made other grown men his age want to beat his ass. I've seen it. Like, I've seen it. So, no wonder nobody wants to work for them. They're assholes. They have to work themselves. You want your money bad, you gotta work yourself. Yeah. So, I would never go back to Jimmy John's ever. I don't care what state I'm in. I don't care where I'm from. I don't care where I go in my life. I don't care if I'm at the bottom of the bottom and that's the last job on earth. I'm not ever working at a Jimmy John's ever again due to that experience. The fucked up GMs, the drunk assistants, the racist assholes, the illiterate area managers, the bad workers, and my great workers, and the shitty customers. It was this one bitch that came up to my job one day, which was funny because I put a TikTok about her ass up. And the only reason why it's not up was because somebody might have reported that bitch, and I feel like it was her funky ass daughter who I got into it with on Twitter. Yeah, because the bitch that came up to my job one day, she came up to my job with an attitude because one of my younger workers took her order, and he was not the best, but he didn't understand what she was saying either. So when I tried to correct her order, I had to repeat her orders to her more than once because it's my fucking job. When you don't repeat an order to a customer more than once to get their order right, and they get their food remade again the wrong way, they're gonna be mad. Correct? Because I know that was me. I would too. I'll answer whatever you want, baby. Make sure my food is right. That's what I did with her, like I do with anybody else. Anybody, okay? Then she called me a bitch because I made her repeat herself more than twice. I was every hoe and bitch in the book. So I told her she's not being served. Bitch, go eat somewhere else. Gave her a refund. Go eat somewhere else, bitch. Come to find out, I went to high school with her kids. That bitch used to be at my games, hugging on everybody, talking to everybody, mama and daddy. This bitch might be related to my auntie, which is my blood auntie's best friend, who lives around the corner from my mama. I'm saying, like, she's very lucky. I still have the TikTok in my phone with all the information on it if y'all want to see who it is. I have no problem. I have no problem. Which was funny because her daughter thought she was doing something, because I put the video on my Twitter and it didn't go viral on Twitter. But her daughter don't realize it went viral on Facebook with everybody in the neighborhood to know who she is. We went to school in the same district, baby. Okay? Everybody in our district know who she is. She taught in our district. She sells houses in our district. So when I put that up about her in our district, that's all I needed to do. That post is still up till this day, trending on Facebook, trending on TikTok. People have that video saved to their phones, trending on my Instagram somewhere. Did you know that was in the archives of one of my main accounts on Snapchat? Did you know that? Oh, but since it wasn't on Twitter though, it didn't mean shit. That's all I really gotta say. You know, crazy story times. You know, don't call me mental. And I'm fuck Jimmy Johns. Okay, especially the ones in the state of Michigan. Because I'm not gonna work at any of them ever again. Ever. They're horrible. Thank you guys for watching me, the Energetic Jay. If you guys like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please comment below for you guys want me to see, do, or try next. If you want more story times, let me know. And I will see you guys next video. Happy Vlogtober. Bye.